So there's someone you haven't met yet. Well, those of you who know us outside of YouTube have met him, but most of you haven't. He's really important to us, but he hasn't been around for a few months now. We're gonna go get him today. Okay, so we are driving to Laura's parents' house. It's about a 3-hour drive away. And we're gonna go see our little guy that I mentioned to you that some of you haven't met yet. I haven't given away who it is yet.
Okay. Yeah.
So I don't know if you can tell, there's a rainbow out there. I think this is gonna be a lucky trip. One of the best things about being able to live in Montana is just being able to drive around Montana.
They don't call it the Big Sky State for no reason.
It's funny, in a lot of parts of this country, you might cross a few states if you drive for 3 hours, but we were in southwest Montana the whole time.
Driving from Bozeman to my parents' house is so interesting because you get the Bridger Mountains, the Absarokas, you get to see the Crazies, and then when you get closer to my parents' house, it gets a little bit more deserty with plateaus and bluffs.
If you're lucky, you can also run into some wildlife along the way.
And no road trip is complete without rocking out to some 90s music.
So here he is. Here's the little guy that we came to get. Hey, Wonky. Hey, buddy. Yeah. What's up? Hi, Wonky. Can you sit?
He just cuddled with me.
Wonky, can you sit? Can you sit?
He's too excited to sit.
Hi, buddy.
Oh, you want to come with us?
My brother and his girlfriend each brought down their dogs, and then my parents have a dog, so it was kind of a little dog party the whole weekend.
Whenever we go to Laura's parents' house, it's kind of a retreat for us. We don't get cell phone reception there, so we kind of just unplug, relax, and enjoy ourselves.
And without cell phone service, you really don't have a choice. You kind of have to unplug.
One thing I love about Montana is the fact that every evening, even through the summer, it gets cool enough to where you can have a fire. When we lived in Illinois, we tried to have a fire a couple times, and it was just too hot and humid, even late in the evening. And so we couldn't really enjoy it.
I remember staying up till midnight, just waiting for it to cool down, and it was still 80 degrees and just so hot.
Okay, so Laura's brother Matt has a number of guns, and Dustin has, I think, a gun too. And they're gonna take us target shooting. So that should be fun.
Yeah, Matt is really into just updating his guns all the time, and has some really, really nice stuff. And he even has some less intense stuff for me because I don't like the kickback of most guns when I shoot them. It's a beautiful day today, so it'll be really nice to kind of get out and, you know, experience Montana.
Yeah, it seems like whenever we come to Carbon County, there's about a 1 in 3 chance that we might go shooting. So
yeah,
it's a good time. When you're fair-skinned, sunscreen is not an option in Montana.
Yeah, the other day I went paintballing, and you can't really wear a hat with the masks, so my part got really sunburned.
Yeah.
So I just got to get.
We don't even mess around with it, but
yeah,
every once in a while you forget.
Yeah.
Miss a spot. So Matt's well versed in gun safety, so he's gonna go through the spiel before we start. We'll spare you the spiel. So they're gonna set up the targets. We're all being very careful. Nobody's getting any guns out until targets are set up. Well, shooting was pretty fun. When I hit the water jug, it didn't do anything but kind of fall over. But good time nonetheless.
Yeah,
Beautiful,
for sure.
beautiful day to be out.
Yeah, doing something different.
Yeah.
I hit quite a few.
Yeah, Laura did a great job actually. So we're just finally getting home. Laura's gonna let Wonky kind of go use the bathroom before we head inside. It was really nice to go see family and hang out with Laura's parents and brothers and their significant others. But it's also really nice to be home.
And I've really missed picking up dog poop and being 2 feet away from your dog as they do their business.
Yeah, so we're really glad to be doing that again.